So I was punching around on the HBOs looking for, I wasn't sleepy and I just wanted to watch something that wasn't, Strange Evidence on the Science Channel or The Skinwalker, Mysteries of the Skinwalker Ranch. And the movie True Grit was on, the remake with Jeff Bridges and Matt Damon and Haley Steinfeld. And I'd seen it once before when it first came out, but I had never seen the original True Grit that starred John Wayne.
John Wayne, yeah.
So when the remake of True Grit came out, I saw it and liked it very much. And then the real True Grit was on Turner Classic or one of those channels, and I watched it and was like, "Oh, okay, well now I feel full circle." So I'm punching around the HBOs, and there's the True Grit remake with Jeff Bridges and Matt Damon on it. So I'm like, I'm going to watch this again as a sandwich experience. I saw it, then I saw the real one, then I saw the remake. What a good movie. I didn't really appreciate what Jeff Bridges was doing as Rooster Cogburn the first time around because I didn't even know anything about the movie.
What he was up against.
Right.
What he was up against, taking on that John Wayne role. Matt Damon as Mr. LaBeef is so good in this movie. He's so good. Haley Steinfeld, like, where is her career? It should be much bigger. She's amazing. And there's a part, I'm not spoiling the movie, but there's a part, where she's bitten by a rattlesnake and, Rooster Cogburn, he's look away and he cuts it and he sucks the venom out and he carries her in his arms, first on horseback. And then when the horse gives out, he carries her in his arms and collapses outside the cabin of the only doctor that he could find on the prairie. And so I ended up staying up really late to watch this. I don't think I blinked for like the last 30 minutes of the movie. And it got me thinking, we're so spoiled. Oh my God, we're so spoiled. That is how people live.
Does that actually work? I've heard two responses. The cutting into a snake bite and sucking out the venom. Does that actually work?
I think they don't want you to do that anymore.
They don't want you to do it.
No, they don't want you to do it. They do not want you to do it.
And hey, not for nothing, but she did lose her arm. Okay, so I'm going to go with it didn't work, but maybe he kept her alive. I don't know. But all I thought was, because I am, I love stories of the American West, true stories, made up stories, cowboy movies. Like I'll watch the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I mean, whatever you got, right? But that is how we lived not very long ago. Like our modern lives where we're so comfortable and we can tap our phones and food shows up at the door. Like you can get anything just delivered. Amazon's sending drones to your house now to drop cat treats on your porch. We live some kind of lives, but it wasn't that long ago that if you were bitten by a rattlesnake and you couldn't be gotten to a doctor and you didn't have like a stroke of good luck, that was it for you. That was it. And the women who died in childbirth, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was never a big John Wayne fan. I know Lamar is. But I saw True Grit, and I thought that was probably the best movie he was ever in. He nailed that role.
I think, I was at the Cowboy Museum in Oklahoma City back in August. It's I love it. We go every time we head west. We stop at the Cowboy Museum. And I told you they had like this whole Hollywood, the cowboy and Hollywood. And they have this cavalry uniform that John Wayne wore in one of his movies. I don't remember which one. But I had no idea how big that he was.
He's a big guy.
Big guy. Because a lot of the actors are teeny tiny. Like right now, Tom Cruise is in my pocket. He's shouting to get out, but he's so small I can fit him right in my pocket. John Wayne was a mountain of a man. And Jeff Bridges, like I will not, if you have anything bad to say about Jeff Bridges, go ahead and step outside. I'm going to put this phone down and come out and beat you. Jeff Bridges is one of our finest actors. He's so good in this movie. So yeah, I mean, there's no point to this conversation other than that.
I did not want that new movie to be made, but Jeff Bridges did a fantastic job.
Instant access to the podcast, oddcast, fun size, and more with the free Bob and Sheri app.
Hey, if something's going on in your life or you heard something on the show, we would love to hear your comments, and you got several ways to do it. You can go to 844-52-SHERI, that's SHERI, or you can get the Bob and Sheri app. All the stuff in Bob and Sheri world is found there, including a little microphone. You hit that and leave your message, and we will put you on the air.
Hi, Bob and Sheri, Max and Doc and Lamar and everybody else that's there. You guys are really going to need to get a better intro because it takes forever to introduce you guys. I'm not really introducing you, I'm just saying hi. Anyway, sorry, my meds will kick in soon. I'm calling because I drive my grandson to school every morning and we listen to your show and he loves you guys. We're kind of in the best of phase. I guess you guys were on holidays, but it just introduced the website and it's a woman's voice and it says the Bob and Sheri website. Well, he has a hearing aid and he doesn't hear all that great. And I didn't realize that he didn't have it in that morning. And he says, well, it's about time. I said, what, buddy? He said, they finally did it. And I said, what did they do? And he said, they changed the name of the website. And I said, what do you mean? He says, they call it now the Goddess Sheri website. How amazing is that? He loves you, Sheri, and so do we. Anyway, love your show. So does Lucas. You need to change the name of your website now because, it fits. Have a great day. Bye.
I think it actually has been changed.
Yeah. It's not something we haven't known for a while.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I want to say hi right to you, Lucas. Thank you so much. And I think that's such a good idea. And Doc's going to get cracking on that one right now. Goddess Sheri website. Thank you for listening, buddy. I love you. I don't get enough of that. I got to tell you. I don't get enough of that here. I don't get any of it at home. I don't get any of it.
You know what I wonder? I wonder if somebody, let me pick the right. Oh, okay. Margot Robbie. I wonder at home if she's ever taken for granted. I don't know if she's married or single or what.
She's married.
But she's married?
Yeah, she's taken for granted.
You think she's taken for granted?
Yes.
How could she be taken for granted?
Yes.
Yes.
After a while, I mean, she's not Margot Robbie with quotation marks 24 hours a day. She's his wife.
She's still Margot Robbie.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna say something, Bob, that's true, that the audience does not understand is true.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. If it's, it doesn't sound like anything that I'm going to like.
You are the only man I know that spends every waking minute reminding himself to be grateful that woman agreed to spend her life with you. You're the only one.
Are you talking about Mary?
Yep. I have never, ever for 1 minute known you to take that for granted. Not for
I don't.
second.
I don't. Well, it took a while, but I found one who actually likes me. And so I appreciate that very much, and
I'm grateful.
I'm going to show appreciation.
It's Bob and Sheri.
I had a real failure as a woman, and I want to share this story so that other women don't have this same failure as women. So, it's fall now. It's officially fall. And I went to my favorite lingerie boutique. It's a place called Target. Very sassy undergarments for the ladies at the Target. And so they had this shimmery, see-through, copper-colored, bra thing and thong. And it was super fall, like the colors of leaves. And I thought,
yeah,
I'm going to buy this. I'm going to surprise the spouse with it. And one of my great weaknesses, I can't talk dirty. I just can't. You would think that a person who uses words for a living and writes books and stuff would be able to talk dirty to you, but I can't. And I think it might be a combination of Catholic school, having been raised by grandparents. I'm a Capricorn. I don't know. I just can't do it. If I were to say something to you, you would laugh. It would never come out right. I can't. There's certain words that I can't say without breaking into embarrassed giggles. I just can't do it. And I'm not going to ask if y'all are good at this because I'd rather not know, honestly. I have a feeling Lamar is. I'm not.
I can't help believe you called me out.
I think you probably are, though. Seriously, People's Movie Critic. I think you're probably good at making the bacon sizzle in that way. So here I've got my very fancy lingerie from Target. And before you smirk, have you looked at the ladies under things in Target? They're very nice and affordably priced and comfortable AF. Anywho, so I
really haven't paused there at Target and looked at the ladies.
I encourage
I'd like to
it.
answer that.
I encourage it. So I put on my sheer, slightly sparkly autumnal getup, and I go to my husband, and I'm like, "You're gonna want to know what I'm wearing under my clothes." And he goes, "Is that so?" I said, "Yeah, it's very seasonal." He goes, "Yeah, really? Well, tell me about it." I said, "No, I'm going to show you later. And then, if you're a good boy, I'm going to let you rake my leaves."
Oh, jeez. You're right. You cannot talk dirty.
Wait, and when he looked,
my God.
wait, and when he
That's
looked
the worst.
confused, I said, "Oh, does that not do it for you? Maybe you'd like to blow my driveway. What about that, mister? How does that sound?" That also did not have the desired effect. So I thought, oh my gosh, what else? I said, all right. Who's up for a little bonfire and some apple bobbing? So basically, I'm single now, and I will never know the touch of a man again.
Yeah.
Well, you started sounds like that damn list Carla keeps making for me to do outside in the yard.
I know, and that's not a turn on.
No.
Do you know what's surprising about this? Sometimes if we talk about romance novels, you can do the saucy part of a romance novel
Oh yeah,
off the top of your head.
That's true.
I have tried. Right. Like sometimes I'll sit there and I'll be like, okay, I would like very much to, and I just can't even get the rest of it out. I just can't.
I think it's women who have a highly. It's women who have a highly defined sense of humor that probably struggle because they just go, "Well, this is silly."
It just makes me
this
laugh.
is kind of funny. Yeah.
Hey, mister, how would you like to take a peek under my gutter guards this fall day? Like, I just can't do it.
Yeah, never do that. You can't.
But so basically, it's best for me to just get the festive seasonal under things and then remain completely silent.